Okay. Hi there, everybody. Meteorologist Dontae Jones here in the Dick Goddard Weather Center. Let me adjust the camera there so you can see me all good. Can you see me? Can you hear me? I feel like what's that? A Little Red Riding Hood or the big bad wolf, right? Better to see you with, my dear. All right, so we got a lot to talk about because we've got finally the cold air that's entrenched in here. Remember, we were kind of talking about this. We've been talking about it with the winter weather outlook that we showed a couple weeks ago. And then we've talked about the chances for a winter that could come a little early. It could be a bit more robust in terms of snow and cold, and all that's really starting to verify it. And we talked about there's some bigger things if you were with us. If not, I believe you can go on fox8.com and find our winter weather outlook there. But we talk about the big players in the atmosphere that we look at that changes our weather for the season. And those big players are a little bit more in the way of being robust for colder outbreaks. Jet stream a little further south thanks to the Atlantic oscillation. And I won't bore you with all of that, but I'll just let you know that we are in store for the next 8 to 12 days, if you will, being on the colder side. We get a brief warm up there around Thanksgiving-ish. Where it's not as cold, but don't look for the 60s to make a return again. All right, so let's get out. Let's talk about what's going on here. We have got the cold air in place. We got a rain snow mix that's around this afternoon into the evening and overnight. And then that switches tomorrow evening through Thursday and possibly even to Friday as a lake effect for the snow belt. It's where we get the most accumulation at. And then we get even colder by the time we head towards the weekend, colder than we are now. All right, winter storm watch is up Wednesday evening through Thursday morning, only for Ashtabula County because there are portions of Ashtabula County that could receive the most snow. Here's current satellite and radar. There's the region, so you see the snow off to the north, and then the rain snow mix to the south, and even there's a rain snow mix up there by the lake as well. There you go. Perfect for northern northeast Ohio. The rain snow mix up there towards Port Clinton, down towards Seneca, Sandusky counties, over towards Findlay, reaching away over towards Richland, Ashland counties, and even down towards New Philly, Carroll County, Columbiana County, seeing some rain snow mixes going on there. So we're in for some precipitation here for the rest of the afternoon. This is why we get the rain snow mix because we've got temperatures kind of all over the place, mid 30s for some, and then look at 42 over in Toledo, 39 in Cleveland. And before it's all said and done this afternoon, we'll probably get into the lower 40s, which that really starts that rain snow mix if just not a cold rain. All right, so the winds for the most part on the lighter side with a little breeze at times. There's the isolated rain snow mix we go through the rest of the afternoon into the evening. Temperatures cooling back into the 30s this evening. So Wednesday, Thursday, and then into portions of Friday, we get the rain snow mix, and then the snow belt gets the snow showers and the squalls and what have you, and then a few isolated flurries around for Friday. Saturday we're dry, Sunday we're dry, but there's a model now trying to pick up on something on Sunday, maybe a few lake effect snow showers. So we'll just have to watch for Sunday. So here's the big picture of how it all pans out. Here's overnight tonight. You see the scattered rain showers mixed with snow showers in the snow belt. And then tomorrow I'd say most of us are looking drier, if you will, but then the snow belt really starts to get hammered with the snow showers. There is Thursday early morning where all of us are seeing some scattered snow showers, but it's really the snow belt that gets the bulk. There's Thursday evening where we see some more snow showers around, and then there's Friday morning. See, there's still more snow showers that are transitioning in here. So from today through Thursday, possibly even Friday, we got the scattered snow showers around with the rain mixed in, but it's really snow by the time we get into tomorrow and Thursday. Here's how it all plans out for you on the Futurecast. I like showing this one better. The big picture is what we just showed. This one is a lot better. So we get the snow showers in here, and notice that snow that's just off to the west, it kind of dissipates a bit, and it's more isolated in nature this evening, early this evening. It's not till about 11 midnight we start to see the rain showers come in, and then it mixes with some snow at times, especially a little closer towards the lake. Tomorrow morning, most of us are dry. Now, that's not to say that you won't see a flurry or maybe some sleet or some cold rain showers at times, but notice this, most of us are dry. It's Lake and Ashtabula counties by tomorrow morning that start to see the bulk of the rain snow mix. And then it's still isolated throughout the afternoon tomorrow, so not a huge chance of seeing precipitation tomorrow. It's just sort of cloudy. But by overnight, Wednesday night into Thursday, that's where we get a little bit more active. So everybody else, Seeing scattered light snow showers around, maybe some grassy surfaces get covered, higher elevations. That's about it. But look at the snow belt. Wednesday night into Thursday morning, 3 o'clock in the morning. Cleveland, over towards Lake County, northern portions of Geauga County, Ashtabula County. We're seeing snow showers there, and it continues as we start to get that orientation of the wind coming in across the lake out of the northwest. And so we get those bands that set up. And so that's where we start to see the bulk of that snow. Look at Thursday evening. We're still seeing snow showers working their way across. And then the time you head into the overnight Friday, look at over towards north of Bellefontaine and south of Lima. Still seeing some bands. Look just north of Lake County into Lake County over to Ashtabula. Still seeing some bands. So by the time that's all said and done, let me back this up a little bit and show you this region here, the big region in the blue and bluish green. That's where we could pick up anywhere from a trace to about an inch. Okay, so not saying that there couldn't be some light accumulation everywhere else, but the heaviest of accumulation is the snow belt. So we zero in right there, where we get 1 to 3 inches a little further south towards Northern Summit, Geauga, Trumbull counties. Then you head up towards eastern Cuyahoga County, 1 to 3 inches, Newberry, Andover, 1 to 3 inches. Then you head a little further north into Lake County, northern Geauga County, central Ashtabula County, about 3 to 6 inches. And then the Bulls Point, it's up towards the Geneva, Conneaut area, Pierpont, you get about 6+ inches. That's why we have the winter storm watch there, because they have the greater chance of seeing 6+ or shovelable snow, if you will. All right, so 43 today, rain snow mix, chilly temperatures, and then overnight tonight 34. Again, a rain snow mix staying on the colder side. And then the 8-day forecast, a tease that we get even colder. Look at Friday. We get to about 30, and that's the city. Some outlying areas may be a little colder, especially if we're still seeing those flakes fly around. And then 19 Friday night and Saturday, 29 Saturday, 30 Sunday. 24 and overnight low Saturday night, 24 and overnight low Sunday night. Then we get into Monday, mid-30s. That's it. We start to moderate a little bit next Tuesday, 42 with sunshine. But again, notice I said those 50s and 60s not coming back. So at least we get back into the 40s the closer to Thanksgiving that we get. So, all right, so there is the forecast. So most of you, if you're not in the snow belt, you'll see some snow flying around. You might see it flying at a pretty good clip at times, maybe some minor accumulations up to about an inch or so, but that's about it. The snow belt, that's where you see the 1 to 3 inches, the 2 to 4 inches, the 6+ inches, a little closer towards northern Lake and Ashtabula counties. So if you're in Akron, say, and you only get about an inch, and you're saying, hey, I thought they were calling for 6+ inches, remember that's just the snow belt. There'll be plenty of system snows throughout the season to give us those shovelable snows for everybody else. But it looks like it's pretty much a lake effect pattern as we go throughout the week here. All right, I will update the forecast on our web and Clickable, and then get the forecast updated. And we will see you for our fresh bank of shows for the evening, starting at 4 o'clock, myself and Andre Bernier and Mackenzie Bart. Everybody have a great afternoon.